What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy J to the R, and you are watching Making Music with J to the R. Now, in this video, I am going to show you a workaround to make group tracks in Presonus Studio One Prime. Now, if you don't already know, Presonus Studio Prime does not have auxiliary tracks. You have MIDI tracks, audio tracks, and effects tracks. There's no auxiliary tracks. So you can't really group tracks together to one particular track and add effects to that. I don't know about you, but sometimes if I have a lot of tracks, I'll take them all to one track and then put my effects on that track to save some processing power. Well, that feature is not in Studio One Prime, but there is a workaround, and I'm going to show you what that is. So this little song I did right here, we're going to use the vocals as the example. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's get that out the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is solo that vocal track.
I won't quit until he get the upper hand.
The upper hand.
With the cuddle. Until
okay, that's these two tracks right here. So when you are going to group these tracks, well, route them to an auxiliary track, which you don't have in Presonus Studio One Prime. You add an effects track. Okay. Now, once you add that effects track, then you want to come over here to the tracks you're trying to send to this particular track, and where it says main, this means this is your output. Your input is on top, your output is on the bottom. All you have to do is click on that main and select that track you just added. In this case, it's FX1, but we're going to change the name to lead vox sub. Lead vox sub. Now, when you listen to it, watch it.
he can't stand. Your records ain't selling while my shit be in demand. It's in demand. Hating on a nickel like your first name was Clan. Now your whole crew about to die by my hand. Don't take much for me to hit him with the raw.
And as you can see, it's a stereo track.
At his pockets that the bitch that never saw. Then have to hit the telly she was good with the.
So now, and if you undo that, you don't hear nothing.
Think they ain't ready for the.
So that tells you that these two tracks are routed to this one track. Now, all you have to do, we'll solo it. And if you click solo, then those particular tracks will end up soloed as well. Now, all you got to do is hit the plus sign and add your favorite effects or whatever it is you're trying to do. We're going to add a compressor on this one. Let's see what it sounds like.
Get the upper hand. With the cuddle. Until he can't stand. Your records.
Well, channel strip.
This ain't selling while my shit be in demand. It's in demand. Hating on a nickel like your first name was Clan. Now your whole crew about to die by my hand. Don't take much for me to hit him with the raw. I got the fattest pockets that the bitch that never saw. Then have to hit the telly she was good with the call. I left my bitches so a nigga ever saw. Think they ready? They ain't ready for the big time. Think they ready?
And there you have it.
Can't stand. Your records ain't selling while my shit be in demand.
You are able to take that effects track and turn it into an auxiliary track and group your tracks together. Now, the only downside to that is, as you can see, there is no sends. So you do not have a send track. So you will have to add any send effects on those two tracks. Like, for instance, this reverb. You'll have to add that on this main track if you want to hear some damn reverb. And a lot of times that don't even matter, because you know, sometimes you don't have to put the same effects on every vocal, depending on what you're doing. But anyway, that's how you do that, to add an auxiliary track in Presonus Studio One Prime. But just know you do not have sends, but you do have inserts. Let me know what you think about this tip in the comment. This your boy J to the
about to die by my hand. Don't take much for me to hit him with the raw.